Hey guys, it's Steven here and welcome back to another first look and unboxing video, and today we're going to have a look at the Lenovo K3 Note K50 from gearbest.com. As always, if you're interested, there's a link down below in the description so you can check it out, the specs and the price and everything. And the Lenovo K3 Note was actually classified as one of the best budget phone in 2015. Well, today we're going to have a first look at the smartphone. My review will come in the next days. So now let's get started and let's have a look at the specs you get for the low price of around 160 bucks. Alright, so if you have a quick look at the specs, then you can see that they look really good for the price. Now it's running the MediaTek MT6752 64-bit chipset, so the CPU is running at 1.7 GHz and it's an octa-core. The GPU it's the Mali T760, which runs 3D games pretty well. It's running Android 5.0 straight out of the box, but it's Vibe UI, as you will see a little bit later. 2 gigs of RAM, 16 GB of ROM, dual cameras, so 30 megapixel back camera, 5 megapixel front facing camera, also dual LED flash. The screen, it's a 5.5 inch IPS Full HD display, so usually Lenovo screens look really good. Dual SIM card, Bluetooth, GPS, Wi-Fi, the usual stuff. It also comes with triple band on 2G, then we have quad band on 3G, and we also have triple band on 4G, so it supports FDD-LTE. The camera should shoot with a 2.0 aperture, 64 bits, also Android should run with 64 bits, and you can see here the battery size, it's 3000 mAh. Okay, so that are basically the specs here of the Lenovo. Sounds pretty good for the price. Then now let's go and unbox it and let's have a look at the phone and all the accessories. Okay, so there we go. Let's open up the package and let's see what we can find inside. Here's the package, Lenovo, and you can see it comes with quality seals. It comes with a sticker which tells you the serial number and everything. And when that sticker is opened, you already know somebody has unboxed your phone, in my case the customs. Now the specs, everything here in Chinese, so they did open it up to see what's inside. Okay, then let's go. Let's open up the box, and here's the smartphone at the top. It comes in a bag to protect it, and here you can see it, and it's the yellow one, and yeah, it looks kind of strange. Now it's some dark golden yellow, maybe due to the light balance and the AVB. It looks a little bit strange, but yeah, it's actually some nice dark yellow, looks a bit golden, and we'll later check it outside. Here you can see the speakers at the top, so the design is, yeah, a bit uncommon, but so far I like it. But let's put it beside for now and let's have a look at the accessories. Now here we have another cardboard box, and I guess in there we have the user manual, so there we go. Oh no, what the hell is that? Probably some coupons for some Chinese games. Well, I cannot read that. I think there's a gift code for a game or whatever. Not going to use that at all. Here we have the user manual, but just like with the Meizu, everything here is in Chinese. So if you cannot read Chinese, this is probably kinda useless. There's a warranty card inside, but it's also in Chinese. Okay, then let's have a look at the rest here. So what do we have here? I think that's the USB cable, and there we go. Yeah, nothing special, so just a normal black USB cable. It's kind of long, it's around, 70 centimeters or something like that. Comes here with the Lenovo logo, and what I've noticed on my Golden Warrior or A8 Note or however that thing was called, you could only flash it and sometimes even connect it to the computer if you have used the Lenovo cable. So please make sure that you always use the cable you get with the phone if you do something on your computer like ADB or just copy something to your phone, because otherwise maybe this won't work. Okay, then let's have a look at the rest here inside, and here we have the charger, and that's basically it. No more accessories, no headset, so yeah, the charger, unfortunately, it's also the international version, so you see that's, I think, the American power socket connector, or maybe they have the same in China. I never traveled to China, but this is how it looks like, and the charger here says, can I read that? Yes, it's 5 volts and 2 amps, so it's a 10 watt charger. Yeah, they just labeled it with 2 volts. No, it's 5 and 2 volts, something like that. So the label, it's a bit strange. The charger is really heavy. It looks actually kind of nice. Lenovo logo. Here we have the USB port. No gaps, really heavy charger, and with an adapter I think this is good, and I still use my Meizu charger with an adapter because the quality is just great. And here you can see QR codes, model number. So nice looking charger, charging accessories are definitely good. They don't need to be replaced because Lenovo is a really good company. Okay guys, so that's basically it. And now let's go outside and let's quickly have a look at the smartphone. So guys, there we go. Here's the Lenovo K3 Note, and so far it's looking really good. I like the display, nice colors, nice viewing angles, so it looks really good. Reminds me a lot of the Meizu M2 Note display. Now regarding the color tones, so the whites, they are not so white, it could be a little bit better, so it looks a little bit like the Ulefone B-Touch 1 display. But so far, really not bad. Display and the glass, it feels really good, so definitely OGS. And yeah, the quality of the body is also really nice. Now that's the front side, we'll just have a look at some close-ups in a second. And here you can see the back side under natural lighting, so it's some kind of darker yellow, looks a little bit orange sometimes, but the yellow one, I think it looks kind of nice, looks like the Transformer yellow from Bumblebee. Okay, then let's just go and let's have a look at some details on that phone. Now here comes the top of the phone, and here we have light and proximity sensor, it's really hard to see. Then here we have the speaker in the middle, as you can see, kind of big. Right from that we have the front-facing camera, and also that little thing here is probably a notification LED. The bezels, they are not too thick, and the display quality looks really good. Just check this out, it's really sharp, full HD display, the colors they are looking good, the viewing angles, and so far I'm really happy with the build quality. Feels pretty good. Here at the bottom you can see we have capacitive touch buttons. Like this is the menu button, here we have the home button, here the back button, but unfortunately those capacitive touch buttons you can see here, they don't have any backlight. Or at least, yeah, it does look like they would have no backlight. Maybe I can find it in the settings, but I guess no. Here's a closer look at the back side, and it looks very uncommon because the arrangement of all the parts, it's kind of strange, but let's just go, let's check it out. Here in the corner we have the rear camera, as you can see, and that's the left corner of the phone, so the top, and here we have the dual LED flash. Then here you can see the microphone, so that's another microphone. This phone here comes with two of them, and you have them for noise cancellation. Here we have the speaker, and normally you just have the speaker at the bottom, but this phone has the speaker here on the right top side of the back cover, which is very strange. Here's the Lenovo logo, as you can see. The back cover, it's really smooth but has some nice amount of grip so the phone doesn't fall out of your hands. Okay, so that's the back cover here. You can remove it and we'll do that a little bit later, but for now let's have a quick look at the frame. Alright, so here's the bottom side of the frame, as you can see, and yeah, here we have the bottom microphone for doing calls, so that little hole. And this is still part of the back cover, so it goes here around the frame. And here at the top you have another plastic frame which protects the display a little bit. So yeah, the back cover actually doesn't cover the whole frame of the phone. Okay, then let's go here around the phone, and there we go. So on the left side there's actually nothing, so you have all the buttons here on the right side, which I think is really good. I hate phones with buttons on the left side. Then here you can see we have the power button. It's here under the volume rocker, and the buttons, they're made out of metal, and I think they look really damn good. Then let's have a look at the top here. And there we go. Here we have the headphone jack. It's on the left side of the phone, and here we have the micro USB port to charge it or to connect it to the computer. So all in all, some uncommon but nice looking design. You can easily remove the back cover with your fingernails. Just go in there and then just pull it off, guys. And there we go. Now the back cover is very thin, but yeah, quality is okay. Then here's a sticker, not really sure what that sticker here is doing, so that's no antenna, it's really just a sticker, and there are no contacts, and yeah, I'm not really sure why there's a sticker. Probably there is a different back cover which comes with a wireless charging module which you could mount here, because there are also golden contacts here on the main board, and probably you can connect it to those golden contacts and then just stick it here in the back cover, and then you would have a Lenovo K3 Note with wireless charging, which is a cool thing. Okay, here's the speaker grid, here's a number, and that's basically it. Then here you can see the Lenovo from the inside. Then let me zoom in a little bit. Now the battery is also removable, so let's get it out of the phone, and there we go. Here comes the battery. And it says here rated capacity 2900 milliamps and the typical capacity is 3000. So you can expect to get something around 3000 milliamps, and the size and the weight seems to be okay, but I will tell you things about the battery lifetime in my full review, which will come on Monday. But before that we have to do the Yumi Ion. Okay, so the battery is looking really good. It's from February 2015, so a little bit old, but should be no problem for the battery. Okay, then let's have a closer look at all the slots and everything. So here's the top of the phone, and here we have the rear camera, LED flash, and here you can see those golden contacts, so probably that's for a wireless charging module. Here's the speaker, looks kind of small, and it's really funny that it's at the top here. Here we have SIM card slot 2, it's a micro SIM card slot, and here we have SIM card slot 1, and this is also a micro SIM card slot. Here's a micro SD card slot, and I think it supports micro SD cards at least up to 64 gigs, but mostly also more is possible. Here the battery pins, and yeah, here we have the battery case, so here you can see the sticker with the IMEI numbers, serial number and everything, and at the bottom there's one antenna, and we also have here one antenna at the top, and here's another antenna, so 3 antennas. Okay, so the build quality of the phone is looking really good. Then now I will put it back together and then we can have a look at Vibe UI. Now the first thing I've noticed when I had a look at the screen, because I just came from my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, then that the screen brightness, it's way not that bright like on some other phones I have here. Now outside I didn't really notice it, but then I went inside and with the LED light here, I had troubles reading the screen sometimes. I mean, it's okay. It's not really bad, but it could definitely be just a little bit brighter, just like 10-15%, and then it would be fine. By the way, this is on maximum brightness, as you can see right over here, and the S6 Edge is also on maximum brightness, but you can see a difference. Now there we go, we're now here in Android 5.0, which is actually Vibe UI, so Lenovo's own UI. I mean, I somehow don't really like it, so I just prefer stock Android 5.0, but it looks nice, reminds me a lot of MI UI, and the buttons, they look kind of different. There is no menu anymore, so everything here on the home screen and folders, blah blah blah. So the usual stuff and some customized font settings and themes. Okay, yeah, it came like this out of the box, and you see there's a lot of crap on the phone. Battery saver, speed booster, and those apps are really absolutely useless. I mean, yes, if you have a total crap phone and you need to free up the cache all the time in order to take 2 or 3 pictures, then it's okay, but I don't use those things on my smartphone. Even WhatsApp was pre-installed. Here we have some Chinese app, not sure what it is doing right now, probably something optimizing or cleaning because it says fully optimized. So all in all, I'm not a real fan of this Vibe UI thing. We're now here in the settings, you see it looks a little bit different. We can go here to About the device, and here we have device information. And you can see it's the K50 T5 running Android 5.0. And well, you cannot do this here on Vibe UI. I remember this from my A8, so you have to believe it. It's Android 5.0. Build number, processor, memory, and the phone memory. Okay, then let's go back here and let's go all the way up here. Oh, yeah, sorry. Then here we have Wi-Fi. You see it's supported and it is working. We have hotspot, we have Bluetooth, and wireless display is also in there. Ring and vibrate, we have display settings. So far as I see, there is no mirror vision, okay. We have different lock screens. Yeah, it's actually very similar to other ROMs, but some things are different, and also it comes with some bloatware. Okay, GPS, SIM settings and call settings are grayed out because there is no SIM inside. Cloud services, we have here in Power Manager. We can quickly have a look at the storage partitions, and the good thing is it comes with one big built-in storage and not 2 partitions. I always hate it so much when you have 16 gigabytes and then you get a phone with 2 gigabyte partition and another 10 gigabyte partition or whatever. This absolutely sucks. This phone really has 2 gigs of RAM, which is actually definitely enough. You can see here running apps in the background, and you still have around 900 megabytes up to 1 gigabyte of free RAM. If you just get rid of all the bloatware on the phone, you'll probably end up with 1 gigabyte of free RAM. But this UI is really snappy because everything now cached in the RAM, and it feels really good. So far nothing to say about the smoothness. And now I just want to run some benchmarks so you can see the performance, and I will test the rest in the next couple of days and then bring you my full review of the Lenovo K3 Note. I have now installed some benchmark applications like Antutu and Geekbench, and the first time I've connected it to the internet and I went into the Google Play Store, it already downloaded Hot Girls, Flybird, Memory Boost automatically. So the ROM is full of junk and bloatware which I need to remove, and I need to check out which application is forced downloading the other crap apps here. Okay, then let's have a look at the Antutu result, and this is amazing. 46K with a full HD display, and yeah, 64-bit supported, fully supported. And we can go here to the info. You see it's Android 5.0, 64 bits, full HD display, Mali T760, 30 megapixel rear camera, MTK6752, and for an MTK6752, 46K is definitely an impressive score. Okay, so let's go out of Antutu and let's have a look at the Geekbench result, and here we have 806 single core, and multi-core we have a heavy score 3830. So far this is looking really good. Memory 1.84 gigabytes, so that's the RAM. And yeah, let's have a look at CPU set. Here you can see that we have 8 cores running with a clock up to 1.7 gigahertz. Here system, and Lenovo, it's the T5, so maybe there are different versions of the K50, I don't know yet. Screen density 480 dots per inch, and it has I think 401 ppi. Battery, thermal, sensors. So you see it comes with a lot of sensors. Not really sure if the gyroscope is working because it shows always 000, probably a fake sensor, but I will check that out soon. Okay, so that's just regarding the speed, so you can see how fast it is. I will now just do some tests like camera tests and the camera application. So the Lenovo camera app, I think it looks super great. I had a ported version on a lot of phones and I really like it. Camera seems to be quite decent, and in my full review you will see everything regarding performance, GPS performance, battery lifetime, camera samples, whatever you want to. So if you want to see something special, then just leave me a comment down below and I will try to just bring it into the video. Alright guys, then thanks for watching this first look and unboxing video. I'm currently a little bit slow because there are some troubles in my private life, and don't want to talk about this. But next one is the Yumi Ion. I will see if I can do it by tomorrow, and then Ulefone B-Touch, then the outer phones which are still in the row, and then the Lenovo K3 Note, which will come next week. Alright guys, thank you so much for your support, thanks so much for watching, have a nice day, and bye bye, see ya.